prefix protocol. Options Greeks. So what exactly is Perl? What is it? It's not something from the ocean. At least not the kind of Perl that I'm talking about on this channel. Computer Programming University, the channel where you get UNIX, shell scripting, Perl, Python, networking, and app development. When I talk about Perl on here, P-E-R-L, I'm talking about practical extraction and reporting language. So that's what this is. Practical extraction and reporting language. And this is also Perl. This is actually what we refer to as a Perl one-liner. So it's essentially, think of it as a Perl script in one line. So as opposed to me putting all kinds of Perl commands and functions and different things into a file and then running that file like I would a program, I'm actually doing everything I need to do from the command line just in one line or in a one-liner. All right. So basically, it's an open source language, and it also supports object-oriented programming. OOP. Are you down with OOP? And it has a syntax that's very similar to C and C++. All right. Now, one of the main uses for Perl is going to be for any kind of web-based programming. So, if you're developing a web page and you need some kind of programming that allows you a lot of flexibility to interact with the user of the web page and maybe parse different files and doing different things like that, different kinds of data processing, then Perl is a good choice and a very powerful choice. It's something where it's not too complicated, but yet the power, I mean, it's like there's not much things that you can't do with Perl. I mean, Perl is like the sky is the limit. Now, obviously, once you start getting, kind of too complex, then perhaps the Perl script becomes a little bit verbose. But again, there's a lot of range in terms of capabilities of what you can do with Perl before you get to that point. Very, very flexible and very, very easy to use. The syntax is very similar to C as well. And that's pretty much it. So if I run this basically is a little Perl script that I created, a one-liner that is basically searching a file. The file's name is file.txt, and it's looking for, if you look at the command again, it's looking for words beginning with the letter T. All right? Words begin with the letter T, and it's printing only the first occurrence on each line. So there's the, I'm specifying the Perl command. I specify my options here, and E. E is a key thing that I'm going to need to use to do commands or Perl commands on the command line. And then N is going to loop through whatever I'm telling it to do. It requires me to specify print, that I want to print whatever it is that I'm doing. I'm putting that in single quotes. It begins there, ends there, print, space. And now here is kind of, specifying the logic of how this is going to work. And this is a string that I'm searching for. So I'm searching for words beginning with T. Okay, and then I'm doing this on this file. I'm processing this file with this command here. All right, and that's all there is to it. I mean, there's different Perl one-liners that I've done on this channel. Let's look at some of the other ones that we did before. So we have one like this. Now in this case, this was actually demonstrating a syntax error. So if you look at the /n, if you've done scripting before, you may recognize that /n, and you may recognize that it actually should be this way. And if you do it like that, now you can see that it still doesn't work because we made another mistake in here because there's an ampersand. So this, again, from a previous lesson, so we went over this. You can check on my channel. You see all the videos that I did on Perl scripting and one-liners. But this should actually be an ampersand, not an asterisk. Now once you do that, then there you go. Will and with comes up. See, all these wills and with comes up. Again, if you look at the file, we see all these lines have will, and then we have a with somewhere. Where's the with? Do you see it? I know you see it. Come on, tell me where it is. Come on, guys. I don't see it. I know it's here somewhere. With, come on, blind. All right, guys, so that's just a introduction to what Perl is and what Perl is all about. If you want to learn how to actually write Perl scripts and things like that, then you want to subscribe to Computer Programming University. We do a lot of videos about Perl and Perl scripting right here on the channel. So definitely subscribe. And if you do so, thank you and welcome aboard. Options Greeks.